Oh man, you ain't tell me we was having the North Carolina dude on here, man.
Come on, man.
That shit is crazy, Quest.
Man.
Good evening, beautiful people. Welcome to episode 6 of the GTS Podcast. I am your host, Skyline, and I'm joined tonight by quite a few people. We getting better. We're expanding.
You think we getting better? We ain't getting better.
Yeah,
man.
we
just went downhill, man.
Look, man.
Why you gotta say that, bro?
Man, hey, man, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Jay Weave, cool. Eagle Man, cool. You know, my man, the pharmacist is all on top, but, bro, where you get this dude on the top from?
Man,
we got an
do
echo
Tar
somewhere.
Heel.
Hold on. We got an echo somewhere.
Like, the man don't even know what a Tar Heel is. Like, what we doing? Like, we bringing the show down.
Come on, man.
All right, look, let me get into these intros, man. I don't know. My co-host is very rude, man. My co-host, I don't know what's going on with him, man. He's rude. Primal, we cannot be doing that with the guests. All right, man. We got to make him feel welcome, brother. All right, so look, let me just get into it real quick. So this is the second time since I known this brother. He's coming clutch for me, man. We supposed to have P Funk on tonight, but I don't know where he is. We can't find him. So,
He want the funk.
You know, my man Big Tone has come in on the clutch. Big Tone is a Panther fan. He's all things Carolina, and that's why Primal got a problem with him. Yo, go ahead, Big Tone. Introduce yourself, man.
Man, I'm Big Tone, man. I like the Panthers. I like the Tar Heels, Carolina, everything. Let's go.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And our other guest is making his first appearance on the show. I'm sure it's not going to be the last. We got from Augusta here. We got our man Eagle Man, Philly Eagles fan. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, bro? Here representing the Eagles and the Boston Celtics in every which way. Let's get it.
All right, no doubt. And, you know, as usual, we got our usual panel members. We got Jay Weave out of Houston. What up, Jay?
What's up, baby?
All right. And the pharmacist, Kev out of the Natty.
What's up? It's good to see y'all. Let's do it.
All right.
Likewise.
Yeah, man. So,
likewise.
What y'all been up to, man? Training camp been good to y'all? Any injuries coming out of y'all squads?
Nah, not mine. Everything been pretty good so far.
Yeah, man. Look, we're gonna be on every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like what you're seeing, man. We got some good brothers on the show. Got good knowledge, good content. You know, a lot of guys taking their time out to come out, you know, come out and share some knowledge. You know, give y'all some football knowledge. These guys know their thing. So, you know, we're gonna get into you know, any of the topics, news, sports news. And let me just get right into it right now, man. Any of y'all watch Hard Knocks last night? It was good, bro. It was a little bit slower than normal. I guess because of COVID, they don't have the access they normally do, but I was entertained by it, man. But I saw some stuff on there that concerns me. I mean, I think the Cowboys are being coy with some of the shit, you know, especially Dak's shoulder, man. So I'm gonna just get right into it. Jay, you watch Hard Knocks, man. What you think? You think the Cowboys are you think they're not letting on about Dak's shoulder? You think because Aikman over the Hall of Fame week, man, said he think that this injury is more serious than they're letting on. You know what I'm saying? And I feel with Aikman's contacts in the organization, he might know something that, you know, the rest of the world don't know. So what do you think, bro?
Well, as we talked before yesterday, yeah, I think it's I think a lot going on with that, and it's just it's gonna hit full circle. Guy getting a second MRI today. If you know what's wrong, if you diagnosed it correctly, which they getting paid a lot of money, he done probably seen multiple doctors. I think you should have what's going on with him and his throwing arm. It's a concern, and these are valuable reps. You know that you already can't hit the quarterback in training camp, so why wouldn't you be out there getting your timing down, your rhythm down? He only played in 4 games last year, so I mean, hey man, this is valuable reps. And if you watch Hard Knocks, the trainer said that he went to Steven and told him what was going on, and it said that he threw a ball yesterday, the previous day before that, which he felt something that didn't feel right in his arm. And he went out there the following day and went to practice, and he still felt the same pain that he felt the day before. So yeah, it's concerned now, man. And it's gamesmanship involved in this, and you know, there's no games coming up, but I guess they hoping and praying just like all the Cowboy fans, you know, are doing right now. You know, it's gonna be hard on Dallas, man, if they done paid this guy and this guy can't get out week 1. You know, it's you talking to baseball doctors, you know, hey man, the dude got paid.
Right.
And don't nobody want to hear you gonna be out another year.
Right.
People want to see him go produce, man, and it's a bottom line business. And hey, you here to entertain the fans. That's what, you know, you got to go out there and validate why you got this contract.
Right.
You know, so, and I'm quite sure Dak wants to be out there. You know, let's not dismiss that point as well. He wants to be out there with his teammates, and he was saying on Hard Knocks, you know, he want to get out there and throw, but the guy haven't threw a football. According to Hard Knocks, he hadn't threw a football in 2 weeks. He was going through the motion, but no throwing. So
working
something
the lower
going
body.
on.
Yeah,
just lower body extremity. So it's something going on, you know. So hey, you know, I can't wait till next week. I mean, if it's some drama, I want to see it.
Right. Hey, so I see my man down here.
There's always drama in Dallas.
Yeah, so Eagle man, you seem to be loving this, man. You loving what you're hearing with the shoulder, right? Speak on it, brother.
Man, it's always drama in Dallas, man. Like, I mean, you know, Dak is a mess. They trying to hide it, man. I knew the minute they was put on, you know, when they was put on Hard Knocks, I knew it was trouble then. It's trouble in the city. They want attention, all for the worst ways. I think that shoulder injury is serious. Some of my sources told me that he hired 2 doctors from the MLB. Am I correct on that? Can anybody back me up on that?
Yeah, that's what they said on Hard Knocks too.
They checked. They evaluated him.
I think they said the Rangers and the Yankees.
Jerry reached out to him. Correct.
Right, from the Rangers, right? Rangers and Yankees, I think.
Correct.
Yeah, if something like that, anytime a quarterback reach out to the MLB for their doctors and specialists, especially with an arm arm problem, it's a serious issue with that, man. And Dallas can try to hide all they want to. They can try to do whatever they want to. That, hey, when you say doing all that, doing all that, hey, it ain't worth it, man. Hey, the dude hurt, man. He hurt, man. And Dallas fans gonna pay for it. I love it.
Hey, this is gonna be a big deal, because if he's getting a second MRI, there's definitely something going on there. What do you think, pharmacist?
Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I saw something today. He's going to have another MRI, or he already had the MRI, a second one.
I think
that is correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he had it.
Whether he's scheduled to have one.
Yeah. He's scheduled to have
another one. Okay, so that to me that's
shout out DJ Khaled.
Another one. No, but real talk, that tells me everything you need to know. Right. Obviously, this is more serious. There's something going on. The doctors haven't been able to, figure out what the problem is. You're not getting an MRI, a second one, as far as we know, unless there's either a difference of opinion, or you flat out misdiagnosed what you thought the original injury was. That's how I look at it. So Cowboy Nation should be concerned. Definitely going to monitor it. And you better have a backup plan if this does turn out to be something more serious. Because right now on that roster at the quarterback position, I don't like their chances.
And just to put something out, so we don't lead the fan base that we have watching in the wrong direction. He was spotted today throwing some footballs, like 20 balls, and it was like 10 or 15 yards, probably like more like 10 yards, but threw like 20 balls according to Ian Rappaport and other sources. So let's make sure we put that out there. This was recorded.
That's right.
Last week, so he may be making progress, but like Kevin said, and he can expound on it, second MRI is not good.
Yeah, you would think, because the moment he gets it, and there's a funny part of Hard Knocks. When he hurt his shoulder, he stayed out on the field to watch practice because these players are so insecure. And his coach McCarthy came over. He was like, "Hey, man, if you're hurt, why don't you go in the locker room? Get ahead on some treatment or get ahead on finding out what's going on." And you would think at this point they would know exactly what was wrong. So if you're getting a second MRI, that's a big concern. And Tone, you got anything else to add on this, man? You have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I have some thoughts on it because I had a similar situation being a Carolina Panthers fan. I had a similar situation going on a couple of years back, if y'all remember, with Cam Newton and his throwing shoulder, and how people were saying, it was all documented that he was not throwing, and that we didn't know when he was going to start throwing, and then it turned out to be much ado about nothing. But I think honestly that was the beginning of his decline for his throwing shoulder. Now, I think that's a 2-year injury what Dak has. I know Cowboy fans don't want to hear that, but I think it's going to take a long time for that shoulder to even get back, because y'all remember Dak with a well shoulder was throwing balls to the dirt sometimes.
Yeah, he would one hop.
We don't even know if that's going to improve, or if it's going to be on the decline or not after that injury. So it's going to be something to look at, but it's definitely something to be concerned about. We don't know, honestly, if he'll play this year. A monster like Cam Newton was injured, even after, he was starting to throw, but he was still injured. So Dak Prescott isn't on Cam Newton's level, in my opinion, that point in their respective points in their careers. So we'll see, but it's definitely something to be concerned about.
Yeah, man. We were yesterday we were in Discord with one of our buddies, and he wasn't concerned, and he's a Cowboys fan. This is kind of crazy to me. But from what I saw on Hard Knocks, though, Zeke looked good. Old Zeke from Ohio State. So Primal, tell me something, man.
A lot of weight too.
Yeah, Primal. If that can't go, if he's really hurt, man. Are they done? Are they? Is Zeke? Can Zeke carry the load and actually have them compete in that division, man?
Are you really asking me that? Like, this is a serious football. Like, come on,
we got to talk about it, man.
We don't, man. This is the GTS podcast, man, and we talk football every day. So you gonna ask me a question like that? So if the Dallas Cowboys don't have the 4-year, $160 million quarterback, we gonna ask the question: are they done? Of course they're done. What else they gonna do? Yeah, they done. It's over. It's
just got to do it for redundancy.
If he can't go, it's a wrap, bruh. It's a wrap. No. Yeah, white man, it's over. They don't even need to discuss this, man. If you want to go in if there's no detail, if the man's shoulder is hurt, he can't throw a football. He is the only, let me say it again, the only QB they have on the roster.
Wow. Yeah, and he's still scared for his job. If you watch Hard Knocks, man, he wouldn't leave. He doesn't want any of those backups taking any reps.
No, it ain't about his job, bro. It's about he got paid $160 million and he fought for that 160 and he wants to show up and he can't. Right. He knows he doesn't have anybody behind him. He's not an idiot, man. He watches those guys practice every day. He knows he has no competition, but he can't be out there for his guys. He sat and fought for that 160 mil. He could have signed a lesser contract last year and he chose not to. And he got paid, so now he wants to produce, and he realizes I can't produce. So when his coach came out there and asked him, oh, well, why don't you go in and get some treatment? No, I'm trying to be out here for my guys. I'm trying to do the honorable thing. Unfortunately, his body's not going to let him do that.
Great point. I agree with you, man. But he felt like he sat out the whole last year. He should have dialed it back a little bit because earlier on they were telling him to dial it back a little bit, but he wanted to keep going. But sometimes you got to listen to the trainers, man. So
it's a what have you did for me. It's a what have you did for me.
That dude got to go holler at a man named Tommy John.
Oh,
that dude got to go holler at a dude named Tommy John. That surgery.
Nah, Dr. James Andrews. I think he's still out there. Yeah, he can go get something, but he gonna need something, man.
Yeah, so
you don't go get 2 MRIs if there's nothing wrong, bro.
I agree.
You need the correct diagnosis.
Let me ask y'all a question. Who recommended the second MRI? Was it Dallas or was it the doctors from the baseball? Yeah,
I don't know.
Who recommended that to Dak? Does anybody know?
Yeah, that's gonna come from Dallas. They're gonna have the last call with that.
Somebody.
That's gonna come from the organization. That's gonna come. That lets me know that he was telling them the truth, that he's still having pain.
Right.
And we got to check it out, see if we missed something, or see if something's gotten worse. But it's kind of intriguing that the guy's out there tossing footballs a day, and he was throwing it. And it wasn't. It's like, I don't know, man. You got to watch Dallas sometime. They be with the drama shit, man. So you gotta be on the lookout.
Hey, let me tell you something though.
The MRI is very thorough. Like it's very thorough. If you need one, I don't know what the second one gonna tell you that the first one didn't.
Right.
Like I don't know what you gonna miss.
They usually do the second one. They usually do the second one after you done went through therapy, just to recheck to see.
Just to check, exactly.
Yes. Yeah, they usually don't run it back to back like that.
And then sometimes they check parts that they didn't see or check the first time, or they might have been a little bit sketchy on. So they'll check, more extensively than they did the first time. A lot of time when they do those second ones.
MRI, bro. MRI is
an MRI.
There's no you missed it. That's what an MRI is for. Yeah, you don't miss it. It's not an X-ray.
That dude,
you don't miss it.
that dude got that dude got that check and went to one of them parties with Zeke and fucked his shoulder off.
Wow.
I agree, man. So Dallas fans are gonna get quite familiar with the term MRI. So there's gonna be a lot of imaging done on that shoulder. But let me tell you something. It's not all doom and gloom in Dallas. From what I saw in the first episode of Hard Knocks, they might have lucked into the best player in this year's draft, man. That Micah Parsons looks like a beast.
Yes, he does. Have mercy, man.
He looks good.
I will say this here about Micah. He did. He was gonna move well, but
yeah,
man, sizing that guy up.
I know he looked kind of
dog in
slight,
him.
doesn't
He
he?
looks small. He
Yeah.
looks small.
And the top torso, the frame, the arms looks kind of small, right?
His front, yeah.
Yeah. He's built more like Darius Leonard, to be honest with you. It's more speed than.
But he don't have the height that's like Darius. I don't.
Yeah.
He
he's
looks
fast,
short,
man. If you don't block him, he's gonna get to that ball. He's
He'll
gonna.
he a dog though.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
Since
And
when do we
stronger than he
not
looks.
block people in the NFL, man? When is that
He's stronger than he looks, man. Any thoughts on Micah Parsons, Eagle man? Have you seen anything on him? I know you're an Eagles fan, but can you say anything good about him?
I looked at him. And he's a quick linebacker. He moves with agility.
Yeah.
But as it is with me, any player who walked across that stage and selected by the Dallas Cowboys, I ain't messing with you no more. The Eagles
Right.
But I don't think Michael Parsons was their overall objective going into that draft. I think he just fell to him, like you said. You worded it perfect. He just fell to him because I don't.
They
think
looked into him, huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
Kevin,
they wanted a corner.
Pharmacist, Micah Parsons. Have you seen anything in camp? Did you see Hard Knocks at all?
I did watch Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a dog. However, I do have a couple of concerns, though, real talk.
Yeah.
And that is just his ability. Some of the things that I saw when he was at Penn State, they talk about his athleticism, but some of the things that, coaches and other team scouts were saying about his development was simply, being able to read and react at a faster pace, being able to hit those gaps, stay disciplined in those gaps. So we'll see. But he's a talent. I'm looking forward to watching him. But let's not crown him yet. Let's let him get some games in against NFL competition and watch him grow.
That's right.
Correct.
That's right.
Yeah. I agree, man. I think he looked good though, but I agree with Jay Weave. I think his for a linebacker, man, his upper body is a bit slight. He's built more like Darius Leonard. His pads, he looks small in those pads a little bit, but yeah, you can't dispute that speed, man. He's gonna get to that ball. You better block him. I don't know what kind of power.
The problem I have while you touching on that, let me jump in right here. It's perfect. The problem I'm gonna have with that is, can they keep him clean? I think Dallas D line is horrible, and they're gonna be at the bottom again against the run. They strength is they linebackers.
Right.
They have some corners. They like 5 deep at corners, but are the corners really that good? I know they got one good corner, but the D line is not good, man. I'm telling you, they are going to get pounded. And if that guy can't stay clean, he might have a hard time shedding blocks, man, and making the tackle.
Right. Yeah. They're gonna have to block for him. Them defensive tackles, they're gonna have to get busy because, like I said, if those guards get to him with his size, I don't think he's gonna be able to shed them. He's gonna get blocked and he's gonna get pushed back. But he's gonna be able to beat him with speed. You better get your hands on him.
You think? Well, if that's the case, you think they're gonna use them in nickel packages like the strong safety would be in the box?
Yeah, he's not coming off the field.
In that role?
Yeah, he's not coming off the field. He's calling the defensive plays. He's not coming off the field.
He's the middle linebacker.
Yeah, Leighton Vander Esch got his job taken. Leighton Vander Esch is off the bench.
Wow.
So Micah Parsons is LB1. He's not coming off the field, man.
But they had Vander Esch playing weak side.
In base, right? Yeah, all three. Him, Jalen, and Leighton is going to be on the field. But these guys are in nickel most of the time. Yeah. So Leighton is off the field. Is him? It's Micah and Jalen Smith.
I'm not too. I wouldn't jump to that conclusion. Jalen Smith can't cover.
Ooh. Okay.
Can't cover.
Can Wolf Hunter cover?
I think Vander Esch is a better cover linebacker than Jalen.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. With
Jalen Smith
that.
just tackled. He just tackled from sideline to sideline. He can't cover.
Yeah, he can't cover. I think Vander Esch is a better coverage linebacker than. That's just my opinion. But
all right, yeah,
I
agree.
Is
what it is. Tone, you got
and don't look out for a late trade. Dallas might trade one of them linebackers, one of those two guys.
Yeah, it's no point keeping off both of them because they're in nickel more than anything. You may as well move one of them and get something.
Because they like the young guy that they drafted.
The Jabril Cox, correct?
Cox.
Yeah.
They like him. So
yeah, they like him in nickel and dime.
If he shines during the regular season, preseason, they gonna look for them to move one of them guys. And it'll probably be Van Der Esch because it's more tradable. It's a team friendly trade because of the rookie deal. Yeah. Jalen is getting a little money, so it might be kind of hard to trade him.
Yeah, Tone, I'm gonna wrap up this Micah Parsons talk. You have any thoughts on the rookie?
No, all I gotta say is like with a lot of rookies, man, I'm gonna take the wait and see approach.
Yeah, and we're not done with rookies though. We're I'm gonna segue into Primal's topic for the night. We're in week 3? We're in the middle of week 3 now for training camp. So it's grinding. The injuries are starting to mount for those teams that are snake bitten, and I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed that my team is not in that mix. Our freaking entire offensive line was out of the practice today. Some were resting, but some were hurt. So it's starting to get into that area. But Primal, this is your topic, man. I'm gonna let you lead it off. You're the leadoff hitter on this one. We're talking about standout rookies, like singular guy in rookie singular rookie in training camp that stands out, or even a bunch of them, whichever way you want to attack it, man. But what's going on in Bengals camp, Prime?
Jamar Chase,
of course,
interviewed tonight with NFL Network, and was talking about his struggles with having to sit out a year last year because he didn't play. So he's having a hard time catching up to learning a new offense. And word out of camp is he's having problems getting separation.
Wow.
He makes his share of plays just on athleticism, but as far as his route running, getting separation, he's had a few drops. So he was very honest in his assessment of his play.
Right.
That he's not where he needs to be. And I brought up this topic just to juxtapose, because the guy that the Carolina Panthers took in the second round was Terrace Marshall.
Right.
And he is with his old college coordinator and Joe Brady, and he's lighting it up.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's having a good old time now. Terrace Marshall was the number 1 wide receiver coming out of high school and through LSU.
Wait, can I interject here for a second? So you're saying wait, are you saying here that it was quite obvious what you said, but I just gotta highlight that you're saying that the year off hurt him.
Oh yeah,
and he's admitting that.
He admitted it. Yeah, he admitted it.
All right.
His exact words were he didn't think that him taking a year off would affect him the way it did, and it's obviously affecting him. And he didn't go. He said it without saying it, that he wished he didn't take the year off.
Wow. Yeah, I got to jump back to the next Bengal fan that's in here. Pharmacist, what do you think about this, bro?
You don't need to hear from him.
Man,
I'm still talking.
One word.
Wait a minute, man. I'm still talking, man. Now look, man, we ain't just somebody jumping around, man. You cut me off on the last segment. I ain't getting nothing to say on the last segment. Now we just want to go to Kevin, man. That's my time.
I thought. Look. I thought you were done on me. Now you got the floor.
Let me go back on mute. I'll go back on mute.
Yeah, you go on mute. When I tell you you're ready, then we'll get to you. I need this dude to stop thinking.
I'm gonna need you to be more respectful in your tone, bro. Sorry. I need you to be more respectful in your tone.
I don't need no thinking around here.
These Cincinnati guys are hostile, man.
Little skyline chili going right now.
Like I said,
yes, sir.
Look, we'll infiltrate you with the cheese. Fiery. Like I said, man, that dude Terrace Marshall was having a great camp, and it shows that the difference between taking a year off, no matter what your talent is, you still do not have what it takes to move to the NFL level. I don't care how talented you think you are, you still not that great to move against these guys. And he's not playing against all number ones. So, but when you get a guy like Marshall that's coming in there lighting it up,
right?
In Carolina, Carolina has that's a good defense that he's playing against every single day. The Bengals were the bottom. That's the bottom of the league, bro. Hold on.
Really, dude?
We gonna pause. Bottom of the league.
Wow.
Going back on mute.
You stay on mute until I call
you.
Man, stay on mute until I call you, man. I will introduce you. I'm not done yet. The Bengals are the bottom of the league. Carolina, that was a good defense they going against in there. He lighting it up.
Right.
The Bengals are bottom of the barrel, bro. They was giving up 475 last year.
Can we be honest though, Primal?
I'm not. Hold on, Jay Weave. I'm not done. 475, man.
You can get some too.
475.
Oh, look at Cal.
That was one of the worst defenses in the league last year, and this man can't get separation. And supposedly the best corner is in Washington now. So you can't get separation against the number 2 guy. You can't get separation against a guy that didn't play last year. You can't get separation against him. You can't get separation.
You don't even know if any of this is true, man. What is you talking about, man? They in shorts, man. It's 11 on the 11, man.
Hold on. Did I not say
at least two debate
at the beginning of the debate? Did I not say the man said himself? I'm not telling anything. I'm speculating on. This is what he said.
But you left out part of it though.
What part did I leave out?
He talked about the mental aspect. You're right. He did say that, but he also acknowledged that the mental aspect of the game, he talked about mental. The phrase that he used was mental. I got you too, Eagle Man. I'm coming for you on that too. Anyway, mental quickness. Mental quickness. In other words, you're right, Primal. He acknowledged that physically, maybe not playing for a year has hurt him. That's just youth. That's just youth. You think you that dude because you was that dude. I ain't risking it. I'm going to prepare for the draft. But now you're going up against the best of the best. And he got a wake-up call. Now he know what it is. He also talked about the mental approach of the game, where he needs to be at. So I'm not worried about this dude. Now, your love affair with Terrence Marshall, he's legit. Love this game. Love the way he plays. I agree with you. On paper, he is playing with a better defense. They showed it on the field. However, we still talking about training camp, bro. This is where you work out all this stuff, man. You figure out what guys' strengths and weaknesses are, where guys are at in their preparation, where they are physically and mentally. So let's not crown guys. Let's not crown guys. Well, you need to hear it, bro.
This is the number 5 overall pick.
That ain't his fault.
That is his fault.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Not his fault.
That's his fault.
Not his fault.
That's his fault.
Before we get out of pocket, look. Hold on. Let me.
Green, number 4 overall, and he didn't look like that.
What? You haven't even seen him play. What do you mean? Look like what? You have not watched him.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, let's go back. We can look at the Cincy jungle, bro. Did you see these type of reports coming about at AJ Green when we drafted him? Did you hear any of that? No, you did not.
No.
So I don't need to see. I can hear. My ears
Maybe that was bad reporting.
That
was bad beat writing.
I don't know. AJ turned out pretty good.
It was.
AJ turned out pretty good.
AJ was the man. Give Jamar a chance to be good, bro. Go ahead.
Let me ask y'all this. So where is he on the depth chart right now? Did they release an unofficial chart?
Yeah, he's a wide receiver 1. He's playing the X. He's a starter.
X. Okay. Yeah, he's
all right.
doing it.
No,
So
have
he's
no
just
choice.
he's just keeping it a buck that
Hey man,
is
look, I'm
man,
not talking to you.
And Primo ain't even mentioning
what it is.
Primo ain't even mentioning the dude that scored touchdowns in the last 3 practices. He ain't mentioning that he has played much better.
I want to talk about
Primo.
them drops.
Hold on,
I want to talk about the drop first downs. I want to talk about the drop slants. I want to talk about him not being able to beat Darius Phillips. I want to talk about him not being able to beat the fourth corner on the. I want to talk about that.
Going full go,
That's
bro.
what I want to
stop, man.
Ain't going full go.
They not going full go with shorts, man.
Then why admit all of that?
Put the pads on.
Then why?
Because I started it off when when he brought it to me. The first word that came out of my mouth was youth. Youth, bro. He young. He don't know nothing.
Don't blame everything.
Y'all be killing me on with this, man.
Yeah,
Let this man develop and mature.
For him to know everything, man. But
sound like you indicting the dude for what he doing in shorts.
Yeah,
sound like to me.
Yeah, Primo. I think you're being. Hey, remember? Yeah, whoa. Okay, he hasn't played. He hasn't. Primo, wait.
This dude gonna jump with this dude because he just want to be on his side. Now we got opposite. Yeah, one of y'all talk, man. I'm gone, man.
Look, all I'm saying to you is he hasn't even played a preseason game yet, bro.
I don't care nothing about that, man. I'm telling you what the man said from his own mouth, and y'all still gonna go against me when I'm telling you what he said.
Okay, he did say that.
Get out of here.
But he hasn't practiced yet. He hasn't played against a another opponent yet.
Anyway, practice, man. Shout out.
Yeah. Anyway, let me give it to you, Eagle Man.
I was just thinking that.
Eagle Man. Any Eagles rookie standout? I know my guy. I love him. There are others on this podcast that will remain unnamed. That are low on this guy, Devontae Smith, but I love him personally. I know he's hurt right now. I know he did some light work today, Eagle Man. But besides him, what are the Eagles rookie standouts that you have that you're high on right now, man?
Devontae Smith been hurt, so he been on the sideline catching passes. But shockingly, who that was laughing?
That was Primo, man. That was Primo.
But at least our quarterback doesn't have mental incapabilities.
Right. We'll get to that in a second here, but yeah.
So otherwise,
he doesn't have physical capabilities, let alone mental. He got physical.
The surprise standout for us in our practice has been Zach McPherson. He's been balling out of control. He's been doing very well. Rager has showed improvement. They moved him to the slot. Jalen Hurts been up and down. People don't like him. Some people do. He's been up and down. But his mental awareness is A-okay. He's there mentally. And that's what we like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because after what we just deal with, we ain't got to sugarcoat nothing and reassure him that he's the leader of the team. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Because he ain't. He's not.
Oh man, Tone, you have any thoughts on Devontae Smith, man? You think his frame, his slight build has anything to do with him being banged up right now? You think?
Yeah, because if he's small like that and he's going up against bigger, stronger and technically faster guys, then yeah, he's going to have problems with that. And then if he's already having injury issues, that's going to be a problem moving forward.
Yeah, just follow up right now. Who you like out of Panthers camp besides Terrace Marshall, who Primo has talked about? Yeah,
I love Terrace Marshall, man. Yeah. He really is. He completes our wide receiving core. I just want to allude to it a little bit more. I just want to expound upon it a little bit more.
Go ahead, man. You got it.
I think he completes our offense as far as the wide receiving core because Curtis Samuel was our slot guy last year to an extent. This year it's going to be Terrace Marshall. And him being in the slot, that's why he's tearing it up. There ain't too many, inside linebackers or safeties or that can really cover him.
Yeah.
That in the slot, that's what those guys do. But another guy that I do like, man, is J.C. Horn. The first defensive player taken off the board. And on the unofficial depth chart, he is CB1. Right along with Dante Jackson on the very first unofficial depth chart.
Okay.
He's very big, he's very long, and he's keeping up with all these other receivers. Now DJ Moore got him the other day on the double move. It was kind of embarrassing. But hey, DJ Moore is a savvy veteran, so you say. But other than that, yeah. And he's broken up a couple passes when he went up against Terrace Marshall in practices. I just want to point that out about J.C. Horn. He's doing very well. So J.C. Horn and Terrace Marshall, our two rookies for Carolina Panthers, are doing very, very well.
Yeah. So
y'all still stink.
Whew. Guys, bringing the heat tonight, man. He's salty and messy, man. I don't know what's wrong with him tonight. You on one tonight, bro. Jay Weave.
Ain't got nobody to get Terrence the ball. Why you excited, man? Happy. You ain't got nobody to get him the ball.
You talk about Jughead. Oh, wait, that's what he ain't a rookie.
He ain't got nobody to give him the ball.
He's been doing good. Man, Terrace Marshall been doing good in camp. You said it yourself. He was tearing it up.
I'm talking about the quarterback
Sam
now.
Donald been doing
he got
better.
Catching all them bad passes.
Sam Donald been doing better. No, he been putting it right on the money.
Catching all them bad passes.
It ain't been no stupid man. And the passes been right to the. Go ahead.
Hey, hold on, man. Look, I let y'all rock. Hold on, I got it. Hold on, Jay. Who's been lighting up Texans camp, man, for a rookie? I know it's hard for y'all right now.
It's rough over there, man.
Wow.
It's hard, man.
Hey, man, I'm gonna play my golf game, man.
I tell you this here, Promise. Laugh now, cry later, man.
Hey. I've been crying for a while, bro.
I'm listening to you talk about
Whoa.
No, because I gotta,
man. He asked the question.
No, I'm just. I wanted to get this out. But y'all was going back and forth. I couldn't.
I didn't say nothing about the Texans.
Interrupt y'all guys, man. But I'm just saying, man.
He's right though.
Let's wait till the lights come on, bro. Some guys, excellent practice guys, and it don't translate on game day. Let's wait till the lights come on with your guy and this Terrace Marshall kid, because I know what I seen in Chase, and hey, I think he's a baller. That dude gonna be great. I still disagree with the pick. I would have got the lineman, but that's just me. But y'all got who you got with Chase. Let the dude get out there and play, man. Some guys don't practice well, but on game day they show up. So I'm not riding on some fucking blogger report that don't know too much about football. I know it came from him. I know it came from him.
I know it came from him. Hold on, man. I don't do the blogger thing, man.
Hey, but I
don't do the blogger thing.
Hey, I know it came from him. But hey, the man was honest. Let the man go out there and perform, and then we'll be able to, not judge him, but talk about it. But as far as Texans camp goes, man, it's all about Nico and Mills, Davis Mills. I mean,
Davis.
The guy that, Mills had his best day 2 days ago. Might have been yesterday. Had his best day in camp, according to people that want to quote and report on real football subjects instead of fucking Watson. I'm so sick of that shit. I don't know what to say, but the guys that's been looking at these guys go out there and get it in, he had his best day of training camp yesterday. He was good in the red area. He was able to convert touchdowns. So we're gonna see what they got with that guy. He's not gonna play until middle of the season, but he need to go through all the nuances as far as going through preparation week to week, studying the next opponent and putting a game plan together. You need to go through that, so when he gets his turn to go in now, you can feel like he can protect himself and he can function within the offense. So we'll see, with that guy. I'm intrigued with Nico. I wasn't a big proponent of his. I talked to a guy that I work with, and he's from Detroit. He's a Michigan guy.
Ooh.
Shout out Kevin. You
It's
know,
the team up north. It's the team up north.
and he told me, man,
It's the team up north, man. I need you to get that right.
Hey, I'm calling them by their name. That's between you and
up,
Kevin, you know.
Man.
But
nah, man.
the dude, my guy said he can play, man. He said,
yeah,
he just didn't have, which we know he didn't have a quarterback. So we'll see, man, with him. But he's been making some plays in practice, man. It's just a circus right now around this Deshaun shit. So, man, you know, hey, weathering the storm down here in H-Town, baby.
Yeah,
you know,
outstanding. Listen, I wish y'all nothing but the worst as a Colts fan, but you know, you my homie. So you know, I can't. Yeah. So, but on a football level, I wish y'all nothing but the worst.
Well, you know, you should find love in your heart because you in distress right now. You know, you got a lot of shit going on. I am so stressed.
You have no idea. Look, I be playing it off, bro. I be playing it off. Like when I be talking to y'all, man, I be probably deflecting. I be doing everything. But let me tell y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all. Look, Kevin, how do you say his name? Michael Strachan. Michael Strachan. My standout is Michael Strachan. Like, I don't know how y'all how the 31 other teams, I should say, let this man slip, but he's a 7th round pick and he's already top 6 on the depth chart. He's gonna play. He's gonna be a red zone target for us. He's hot. He's raw as hell, but he's got such physical ability, man. I think he's gonna be a problem in a couple of years. The coach, the scouting staff over there in India is definitely doing their job, man. This receiver is gonna he's gonna play. He's gonna play this year. I don't know how much. I don't know the percentage of snaps or whatnot, but if we're in the red zone, he's gonna be on the field.
Hold on,
but
man.
Kevin,
hold
on, Primo.
You done
hijacked the podcast a whole lot.
Well, so stop telling me. Yeah,
you did. Hold on, man. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Me I don't talk enough. Now you don't want me to talk.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stop you right there, though. I'm gonna stop you there tonight, though. I'm gonna stop you there tonight, though. No, I'm gonna stop you there tonight.
Tonight you want to ask tonight?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna stop you there.
Showing out in front of company.
No, we're not. We're gonna get to the pharmacist here.
I ain't company. I'm family. I'm not.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you right there. Hold on.
He's showing out, Eagle man. He
pharmacist.
Because you don't invite you over enough, man.
Pharmacist.
Nobody wants to talk to Kevin.
I don't know who your I don't know who your rookie is, bro. I don't know if it's Jamar Chase, but is there anyone else in Bengals camp that you are impressed with so far?
It would probably be Cam Sample from Tulane.
Okay.
This is a guy.
What position is that? Put me on.
He's an interior lineman. He can play interior line. He can also play DN. I think right now he's listed as a DN.
Okay.
But I kind of see him being an interior D lineman with the ability to be able to move him around a little bit. So this is a guy I like underdogs. So this is a guy out of Tulane that has some physical ability, has a little bit of quickness. So I've been reading up on him, trying to follow. Don't get a lot of reports, unfortunately, in Bengaldom, I should say, that I really respect. But the few beat writers and that have covered him, and then some of the actual team, Bengal media, lead writer, along with a few others that are connected, I've heard some things that they've said about him that they like his potential. So maybe in a couple of years, I'm not looking for a guy to be, just come in and just, house. What the Bengals really need on defense, just quality snaps, from guys.
Right.
This is a physical football game, that they play. The competition obviously is solid, especially in that division, but then across the league. And Primal, referenced it earlier. This is a football team that gave up a little over 144 yards a game rushing the football last year. So I need to see significant improvement against the run. So guys like this interest me.
Right.
There's one more guy I'll mention. And quite honestly, I haven't found much on it, to be honest. Yeah. But he came out of LSU. We drafted him. His name is Tyler Shelvin. He's more of a nose tackle. But the way this defense, as far as the roster is constructed, it looks like they have taken the approach that they want to be flexible, where depending upon who you're matched up, from week to week, that maybe they can somewhat adapt. This is something they have not been able to do for several years now. So guys like this Tyler Shelvin, he's 350 plus pounds. We've really never carried anybody on this roster on the D line that's weighed anything anywhere near that. So there's a change in philosophy. I'm very excited, to be honest with you, to see if these young players, because we have a ton of young players on defense, to see if they can step up and be better than what we've been the last several years. Because quite frankly, you can't be any worse than what we saw last year as a defensive unit, especially against the run. So those are the two dudes, Cam Sample, Tyler Shelvin, who I'm following. That's where we at.
All right. Sounds good, man. Yeah. Stopping the run is a good way to shore up that defense. You guys were historically bad last year, man. It was so terrible. I'm going to just leave it at that. Primal, this is your topic, man. You had something to say, man. You got it.
One, you going to stop all that. Man, look, if anything's going to be terrible, we'll say the terrible. We don't need your Charles Barkley input, all right? I'm just concerned about the rookies and how they're performing, man. There's been some good rookie performances. Let me speak to Eagle Man for a second. The first thing I said when that man was drafted was that he's too little to play in the league. He will be injured. He's injured. Expect a lot of that, bruh.
Wow. Look, hey, I believe in the kid, man. We're gonna have to.
I know y'all do. I know y'all do, but expect him to be injured, man. He's small. He's just a small guy. That's like them 26 rebounds from my man Mario. Shout out Mario, 26, baby.
And fucking junior high.
Junior high, man.
26 rebounds, 136 pounds.
4 points, 26 rebounds, man.
6 foot. And hold on, you can't forget about the 4 points, bro.
The 4 points, yeah. The 4 points.
Those are 2 putbacks? 2 putbacks?
4 points?
Yeah, because obviously,
8th
grade, 42-inch vertical, I can't score. All right, I hear you. But
all right, so my man
like
Jay Weave, Jay Weave got a topic, man. He wanna I'm gonna let him frame it up. He can present it himself, man. He he can present it to the panel, and I'll let him go. You got it, Jay.
I wanted to talk about the Olympics, man. I just wanted to touch on it.
Yeah.
Prayers up to Leroy Burrell and his family. He lost Cameron, his son, 26-year-old Cameron Burrell.
Wow.
Suddenly died, man. Don't know what happened, but Leroy was on the track team with Carl Lewis back in the Gap.
Mm-hmm.
They went to U of H, and man, shout out to him. It was funny though, because not funny, but it was crazy because I was talking about him because I read some comments about him and Carl Lewis on how they were disappointed with how the U.S. showed up for the 4x1. What me and you was talking about, Primer. And them guys said they would help the U.S. in any way they could because that was unacceptable, and how they were saddened by it, to see them go out like that. They said they didn't want no check. They just want to help where help is needed. Because like you said, we used to going over there and tearing it up, and we didn't do anything, so. And then, like, the next couple of days, that's when I seen a post about Leroy Burrell and his son, so condolences to him and his family, and his son went to U of H as well. He was a 100-meter sprinter. His best time was 9.89. Yeah, so he was fast in his own right as well. Anything 10 flat and under.
Yeah.
Even
you running,
you moving, you running, bro. So, man, I want to talk about the Olympics, though, man. How we came back and we got the gold count.
Yeah, edge out China, right?
Yeah, at the end too. The girls volleyball, they won gold, and that put us in the lead, man. And I was happy about that, man, because we was hearing a bunch of shit from people, man, about how China then caught up with the world, and they didn't caught up with the U.S. You know all that shit. So
they've been coming the last few Olympics though. They're always it's always been between China and Russia that's coming in second place as far as medal count, right? So
right,
they're always right there. Yeah,
we passed them up with 39. China had 38, and we ended up with 113 to 88. You know, overall medals, and I was just happy. I was happy to see the U.S. men's basketball team. I watched that game against France, man. France had a lot of NBA players on now, you know, and them guys, it was tight. And then them guys just they put the defense on their ass at the end and made some big shots. KD carried the USA for the first 2-3 quarters, and then they kind of collectively came together, and Dame hit some good shots, and you know, they tightened up on defense. Draymond Green made a typical play in the fourth quarter with like 5 minutes left, where the rules are different in Olympic games.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually touch the ball while it's on the rim.
Yeah.
And he did, man. And it was a key play with 5 minutes left because it was tight. And that man don't get enough credit for what he does. He did have 0 points, but Pop was putting that dude in at key times, and he was doing what he was supposed to do. So shout out to the USA men's basketball team and the women's volleyball team and everybody else that participated. We appreciate it, you know, because we always want to go down there and kick ass and let them know that USA is the baddest country on the planet, you know. So I do have a nugget for y'all.
What's up?
Houston. If Houston was a country, the ties that we have with the Olympic athletes over there, Houston would have came in 20th.
Oh,
wow.
Lord.
They would have ranked 20th, bro. Yeah.
The Houston natives were out in the Olympics. They represented. It was representing.
I'm serious, dog. I'm telling you.
They represented Houston.
Hey, man. I thought, my apologies, Big Tone, man. I thought you was the worst, man. This dude over here is the worst. He's the worst, man.
Oh, man. H-Town, baby. Let him know, Jay. Get him, Jay. Get him.
Hey, that's representing, bro. We part of the U.S.
I don't need your pride right now, man. Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. The only
Cheers
dude I would expect that from, there's two dudes. Is that dude in the middle of the screen right here, and you know the other one. You know the other one.
Who's the other one?
Pittsburgh native.
The bird.
The great one. Shout out to the great one. Shout out to the great one battling COVID. He's still battling COVID, but he's getting back to his old self, and we love him, man. Shout out to the great one.
Yep. Shout out to the homie.
You know who you are. Yeah.
Can we mute him? Can we mute him, Skyline, man? Mute this dude, man.
But I'm just trying to tell you, Primal, man. We got athletes over here, man. Hey, you know the big dude that was throwing the shot put that threw that something 72? Hey, UT, baby, Austin.
Look,
yeah, hey.
He gonna be calling me in the morning, man. He gonna be calling me at 8 in the morning wanting to talk shot put, man.
Hey, man. Y'all gonna make me call Mario in here. In the 70s and the 80s.
Yeah, so now, man, hey.
Don't get that left cross, though, Eagle, man. Right? Don't get the left cross.
The Olympic Games, man. I just wanted to touch on that, man, because I watched it.
Sure.
I spent a lot of time watching it, me and the wife and the kids. And they represented, man. Swimming. They still carry the
U.S. boys got that on lock. Ain't nobody gonna beat U.S. in swimming.
Yeah. So man, it was a good games, but the next one is in Paris. and hopefully they'll be able to. We'll be back on track. If COVID Cowboy don't come in on his horse.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
get that shot, baby.
Hey, vaccinated? Oh wow.
Get the jab.
Hey,
Get that jab. Get your jab.
wow.
Y'all can have it. I'm
Pharmacists, why pharmacists? Why did they do that?
Get your
Why
jab.
did they do that,
Man.
pharmacists?
I don't know, bro. That's what they do.
Pharmacist, yo, you're usually up on current events, man. Maybe you can put me on. I was disjointed with the Olympics, man. It was all over the place with the times and whatnot. Even the basketball was like at 12:30 a.m. Friday morning or what have you, whatever it was. I didn't even watch it, man. What's the story with Simone Biles, bro? What happened with her? What's going on?
Well, quite frankly, very quickly, she said she was having mental depression or mental issues, battling mental depression. So this is something that I think people globally really take for granted, your mental health. So I'll just say this, bro. She put in, like a lot of these athletes, they put in years and years of training. Okay, so when something like this happens, you prepare for the big moment. You're on the biggest stage, and then you don't even compete, or you drop out of competition, and you state your mental health is the question. Quite frankly, I respect any individual that understands I am about to break. Now, I don't know the details. That's private. I don't believe that she shared very much details, if any, in regards to what she's been dealing with. But I don't need the details. She did. Okay.
She did.
Okay, so you can expound on that. Just let me wrap this up real quick, and then you can have it. I would just say that, I don't need to know any details about why an athlete decides to drop out if they're stating mental health is an issue. I think they should be applauded. You need to know who you are, where you're at. Self-recognition, man, is powerful, man. I talked to Jay Weave about this years ago. Individuals need to do a self-autopsy and take a look at where you are.
Yes, sir.
And you have to be raw and honest with where you are as an individual. And if you know you ain't right mentally, man, I applaud her, and I applaud anybody else that makes that decision and it costs them something. So I think she should be applauded, and other athletes that have done it should be applauded, man. If you know where you at and you know you need some help, you need a break, you need to do whatever it is you need to do to get right, you need to do that. You need to do that. So that's where I'm at with that.
Agreed. And that's shout out to Simone. You are the best on the mats, the vault. You are that girl. You are that woman that can go out there and do some amazing things. And she had a sudden passing in her family, man. She lost a loved one, and it was hard for her to cope with it. And she had some issues going on as far as when she was performing her acts out there. She was having where she couldn't locate herself in midair, and she could have hurt herself.
Right.
She could have really seriously got injured.
Yeah.
So it was best that she did pull out. A lot of people was being selfish, and we're not gonna get into the deeper roots of it, but a lot of people was being selfish, man. But at the end of the day, I just wanted the best for her, because she's from H-Town, so she's a representative. Shout out Simone. You can hate on that primer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hey, she can do her thing, man. And she had some issues going on, but just for her, like Kevin said, for her psyche, man, it was best that she sat out, and did what she had to do, and she sacrificed something, because she could have went out there and risked it on the line, but wouldn't nobody want to see her seriously hurt herself on national TV like that. So it wasn't worth all that, man.
No, we won't see that.
Yeah, because she's solidified in history already. So
Hey, Lane.
hey,
Let me piggyback off of what Jay just said, because I don't want to go too far left, but just real quick. I don't know, man. There's a thing that happens in sports, especially in competition, when players are injured, but you don't find out. The public typically doesn't find out that the player was injured until after, the finals or the series or the Super Bowl or the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Or that big competition, that big match. And then they drop out. Oh yeah, I was injured. Yeah, I was dealing with this. I was dealing with that. So I kind of look at things like this, the way the media portrayed Simone Biles, after she, had dropped out. I saw a lot of positive reports, but I also saw a lot of reports, man, where they were shitting on this young lady. And quite frankly, man, I just think, in today's age, man, you can't worry about what other people say or think. They're going to say or think what they want. They're going to believe what they choose to, man, because nobody's going to look out for you more so than you yourself. Just wanted to throw that out there, bro.
Of course, absolutely. Look, she was doing when she checked out, I think she was doing an event where she had to vault, right? And just like Jay Weave said, you got to locate yourself in the air when you're doing that vault, man, because you're springing yourself, you're running fast as hell, and then you springing yourself, and you got to do these whatever air routines or whatnot, and then land. Yeah. So imagine you break your neck, bro. Think about that. You land on your neck. You're running at that speed and then that height. So yeah,
they call it the twisties. That's what they call it.
Right.
When it's like you discombobulated in the air, or you can't find yourself. Because she was a man. Just to touch on that too, Lincoln. She was doing shit that the judges didn't even know how to judge.
Yeah.
It was just that shit was nobody never done it. The difficulty on her routine was insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dangerous. I'm glad she battled it and was able to perform at least on the balance beam, and the balance beam she picked up bronze, right? Yeah, so
yes.
Nobody's judging her harshly, man. We know she's the GOAT. It's just unfortunate, dealing with this COVID situation, man. It's hard on people. So, people, we can't downplay that stuff. So, I know this was challenging for a lot of these athletes out there going to Tokyo and having to deal with these situations, man. But, I'm glad we were able to win the medal count, and glad the basketball team won. That was, basketball is important to me. Yeah. So, glad they won gold. And
what's crazy? It's crazy that speaking on the Olympics, they had some of the worst ratings ever for the Olympics, man. I just thought that was.
It was
all over the place. You had to stream it or watch it.
Yeah, the coverage was horrible.
Yeah.
It wasn't. But we also got to think about that. These networks were dealing with some challenges as well, as far as
true.
That the games was going to be canceled while the games was going on, because the count was going the COVID counts was going up in Tokyo.
Right.
They was talking about shutting it down. So they had issues that they was trying to get through, and us as the fans, we want to to see it, but it was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes because Tokyo was on lockdown. It was on lockdown. So like Lincoln said, COVID, it went rampant, man, and it's still out there, man. So
it is.
I want everybody to be safe that's on this panel and in the country, man. Just be careful out there, man. Move safely.
I know last week we touched on the Hall of Fame a little bit. I didn't do this immediately, but before the show, but I'm gonna try to do it here while we're on the air. But the Hall of Fame, the Hall of Fame ceremony was this past weekend, and a bunch of guys went in deservingly so. Any guys you guys want to touch on in particular that meant something to you?
Edgerrin James.
Shout out to
Edgerrin
Isaac
James.
Bruce.
Edgerrin James, I hear Isaac Bruce. Who else?
Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson, obviously.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm giving shout outs to all them guys, man.
Megatron.
It was a lot of dope speeches. I love the way the sheriff did his. Isaac Bruce, Edgerrin James, Charles Woodson talked about his mama and how much she meant.
We know this dude is doing this just for one reason and one reason only. So y'all want to give out all these shout outs. Why are you doing this? Tell him.
What?
Hey, man.
Tell him.
Hey,
this is actually
what's wrong with this guy tonight?
Primo, you tripping, Primo. This is Jay Weave's topic,
you the
man.
Grinch, you the Grinch that stole Christmas, man?
Yes, I'm the Grinch because I know what Skyline is up to, man. I know what he want to talk about. Y'all
the machine.
Yeah.
No.
I love how he just slipping in there, act like it ain't his. Oh, Jay Weave wanted to talk about this. Oh, yeah.
I did.
This is Jermaine's topic, though.
Just get to it, man.
But
get to that.
The
guy.
sheriff.
Come on.
The sheriff with his Omaha and his 2-minute drill up there. Man, goddamn, man, give him his credit, man. Don't hate Primal.
I don't know what's wrong. He really on some Grinch joint tonight, man. Because
neck, man.
We would have never been talking about Hall of Fame tonight if Jermaine would have never brought it up, man. I promise you.
We knew the neck was going in the Hall of Fame. It's all right.
He said the neck.
It's okay, man.
Yeah. Wow. Primal, you're really on one tonight, man. What is going on?
Because I don't like talking around stuff, man. Let's just get right to it. You knew what you wanted to talk about. Let me stop you right there, buddy. I didn't bring this topic to the table, though. But if he brought it to you, you threw up some balloons, didn't you?
I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone, though. So we're not gonna touch on that. Yeah, he tripping. We gonna leave that where it is.
But hey,
you're being a little Grinch.
Yeah, I mean, what you want? You want some Bengals in the Hall of Fame? I mean,
yeah, exactly. They ain't shit.
You know,
you're salty. You ain't never had a quarterback like Peyton Manning, bro. We can celebrate Peyton Manning. In fact, I'm gonna share my screen. As a matter of fact, we gonna show you this. We gonna show you the next. We gonna show you the next.
Look at that forehead.
Yeah,
that's the guy. That's the guy. That's the guy I've been waiting for.
The Frankenstein forehead. Look at that forehead, bro. That's incredible.
That's the guy I've been waiting for. He finally showed up.
Hey, is that shit real?
No, man.
Look at this forehead. That's magnificent. That is a magnificent forehead, man. Look at that shit, bro. Look at that shit.
Oh my god. Yo, shout out to whoever did this on Photoshop. You are my hero. Whoever.
Wow.
Look at that shit.
That is hilarious. He looked like the brain.
He looked the brainiac.
Bro, I can't stop laughing. Oh my god.
Hilarious, man.
Brainiac.
His head, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Man, you gotta send that to me, man. I'm gonna send that out.
My stomach hurts. Look, my stomach hurts. I can't tonight, man.
You gotta send that to me, man. That's
I
hilarious.
got so many jokes for this.
I can't with y'all tonight. I can't with y'all tonight.
Let me go ahead and screenshot.
Hey, look here, Primal.
What?
I got you, Primal. I already had
it, man. See?
I see that.
Yeah, send that to me. I appreciate it, man.
Primal.
See, I've been waiting for that, man. You've been too nice. You've been all polite. You've been trying to be the host. Yeah, it came out tonight. Didn't start talking about that dude, and it come out, don't it?
Now look, this is the actual bust. All right, this is the actual bust.
Worse.
This is the actual bust. Let's keep it a buck.
I don't like that one. I like the first one.
You like the first one?
I like the first one. He should have went with the first one.
His head. Look,
if
you look at his head, it actually looks like the first one. If you look at it.
Well, this one.
Yeah.
Look,
it looks like the first one.
You should have used that one, bro. That is fantastic.
Peyton Manning.
That is fucking fantastic, bro.
Boy, that boy head and neck about long as this minute bat I got right here, boy.
Look at that neck, man.
Boy, that is hilarious, bro.
Look at that neck. Look at that dude's neck, man. Look at his neck.
Oh my God. Oh, okay, all right.
Oh man, let me stop laughing.
I don't know how we follow that up because I got tears coming out my eyes right now. I can't function. I don't know how we supposed to go to another topic after this because I can't with you. I've been laughing at that picture since Sunday, and it's Wednesday, and it has the same effect.
You laugh, man. I got a question for Eagle Man.
No. Wait. Eagle Man was gonna get it next though, but
I got a question. He can get in after I ask this question.
Yeah.
We still on the Hall of Fame, correct? Because I got some nuggets for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. All right. If you can, man, because I'm crying right now. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jay.
Okay. Did you know the stat with Steve Hutchinson?
Which one is that?
That dude had he blocked for 10,000 yard rushes out of 11.
I can't give him credit for that, man. He was just one.
Hey, man. Nah, he was one dude, but he was the man on that line.
Besides that, you know what else I can't give him credit?
What's that? Talk to him.
I'll let you think about it. But I can't give him credit for that, man. He was just one dude amongst.
You're a fucking hater, bro. You're a fucking hater, man. You stop.
Yeah.
You need to stop, man.
Yeah. What else you got? I don't like that stuff.
I was literally laughing tears, man. I was crying tears just now.
Hey Jay, I don't like that stuff. What else you got?
11 out of 12 career seasons blocked for 1,000 yard rusher. Awesome. That is awesome.
The other stat I heard during the Hall of Fame was did Boomer say that Alan Faneca only had 4 holding calls his entire career?
I missed that.
I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that.
Oh, yeah. He said that. Yeah, he said
he
that.
Did?
And
Okay,
it was
I
on
didn't catch
Twitter.
that.
And it was on Twitter too.
His whole career.
When he was Garton, my homie from New York I used to work with, he said the first picture looks like Peyton with the one with the forehead.
I told you. That's the one that looked right.
Yeah, Swami said Alan Faneca got 4 holding calls his entire career, which is nonsense. That's an unbelievable stat, man.
That's impressive, man.
Yeah.
Football Focus had that tweet out too. They put that tweet out.
Yeah. So that's absolutely ridiculous, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, I love the haters in the comments. I love it. Hey,
we got comments.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, haters.
Comments.
Oh yeah. So yeah, man. Eagle Man. I know I talked to you earlier today, man. So I'm gonna just leave it to you. I'm gonna just say a lot of people have been talking about your quarterback. I know you believe in him. I personally don't. I told Mario that I think he's gonna get folded up. I just think he's raw, and I want you to just you got the floor, man. Joe Burrow is mentally weak. Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you?
This is gonna be great.
After I tried to give you a present, it ain't my fault.
I didn't insult you.
Already. Hey, it ain't my fault. Coach Carson Wentz hurt already. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault.
Look,
hey man. But yeah, I like the guy. I don't see what everybody's problem is with him. This leads into my gripe with these two Bengal fans over here.
He
This
stinks.
they got the most to say,
He
but their
stinks.
quarterback is going through, and your quarterback mental capacity stinks. Okay. So what are you saying?
His mental capacity stinks. That's what you said. Okay.
That's exactly what I said.
Let me educate the 10 to 12 fans that might, or people that might be watching this. What he's referring to, he's shitting on my quarterback Joe Burrow because he said he has some concerns about being hit
Get it out.
in
Get it
practice. Okay, he had his knee shredded. Michael Jordan, don't want to see you on the football field, bro. You shouldn't even be on the roster. It's your fault, homie. I'm not gonna let you live it down. Former Buckeye Primal, that fucking bum. Anyway, bro,
How do you
there is
how do you
nothing.
feel about that? How do you
Go
feel
ahead.
about that, Kevin and Primal? Think about this.
I hate it.
Hold
I
on.
hate
Michael
Buckeyes
Jordan
on my roster.
Jordan on your line, right?
Trash.
And you got Chase Young barreling down, hitting your Cincinnati quarterback. How you like that, Primal?
Yeah, Primal, answer that question.
How you like that?
First of all, it wasn't Chase Young that hit him. It was Jonathan
Oh,
Allen.
no.
Jonathan Allen.
It was Jonathan Allen, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, Jonathan
Excuse
Allen.
me.
And it was
I stand corrected.
he was coming from the tackle position, and he barreled over Michael Jordan right into Joe Burrow. And of course, I don't like that. Now, Michael Jordan is not living up to his Ohio State Buckeyedom. That's his fault.
That's how y'all doing. That's how y'all doing.
Bum.
Disowned.
Get him out of here.
He's a
Get
bum.
him out of here.
Hey, we like winners. Y'all go for support. We like winners. Y'all go for the support.
Huh?
Yeah. Hey, huh? What? Huh?
Y'all didn't win no championship last year. What you talking about? You ain't win nothing last year.
Hey, there's a Big
I
Ten.
understand that.
There's a Big Ten championship.
I'm a Bearcat fan right now. We're not talking about that. I'm a Bearcat fan right now.
Okay.
Number 10 in the preseason in the country. I don't want to talk about this.
Okay, since we're not going to agree, we're going to agree to disagree. Let's get to this bum Jalen Hurts. Since somebody
let's get to him.
Let's get to this bum.
He's a bum.
So why you talking about Joe Burrow? So why you talking about Joe Burrow? Joe Burrow showed up in the same conference that your quarterback was in, and he got kicked out of, brother. While you talking, he had to go to a weaker conference in order to succeed, to even be in the league. So you deal with that.
Lost his job to a Hawaiian.
Bum.
Oh,
Eat pineapples. Couldn't beat him out.
You got a running back playing.
Couldn't beat him out. Couldn't beat him out. Eat pineapples.
Hey, I would call him Taysom Hill 2.0, but he ain't even on Taysom Hill's level. He's not Taysom Hill 2.0.
Taysom Hill 0.5.
Y'all,
your quarterback. No, we ain't done, bro. You've been riding for 2 weeks ago, man. You gonna take this, bro. You gonna take this. We ain't said nothing. We let you ride for 2 fucking weeks, bro.
You can't survive in Alabama, bro, when they're giving you the test, the answers to the exam, bro. You can't survive at Alabama. You lost your job to a guy that Miami doesn't even want right now. Say that to yourself. I need you to think about it. Do this. Do this right here. Do this. Go ahead. Do this. He couldn't keep his job to a guy that the Dolphins don't want. The Dolphins wanted my quarterback.
Who actually is a good quarterback? I like Tua. I think he's gonna be good.
I like Tua
because he's this dude.
He's improving.
I like him because he beat Jalen Hurts. That's why I like him.
This dude, man.
So what is all this to say about your quarterback?
I'm saying yours is a bum. That's what I'm saying. Yours is a bum.
Your quarterback can throw from the pocket, Eagle, man. Your quarterback can't throw from the pocket.
Look,
your quarterback ain't even your quarterback yet.
The quarterback that we have came from a different conference. Your quarterback had to leave. He got kicked out.
To address you, Kevin, that's the point. He can throw from the pocket, but what pocket does he have to throw from? Because Cincinnati elected to choose a wide receiver instead of protection for that guy. So what line does he have to throw behind? Answer that, Kevin.
Well, I'll answer the question like this. The reason they drafted Jamar Chase is because they decided that they would rather have an X receiver that can take the top off of a coverage and lighten the box. They saw the value in that over taking Penei Sewell. Will it turn out to be the right choice? We shall see. But if they had taken Sewell, it still would be the same issue for Joe Burrow, regardless. You have to commit to the run. At least in my opinion, the offense that Zach Taylor runs in Cincinnati is really not a run-based or offense. He's from the McVay Shanahan tree. So this is going to be very interesting to see how it plays out. But and then quite frankly too, Eagle Man, keeping it real, Mike Brown is not a believer in the offensive line. He should be, quite frankly, because our Super Bowl years we had dynamic offensive line play. We had dynamic play from that unit. So he really should be more vested in it. But this is the bottom line business. This is about selling tickets. Cincinnati is a small market, and this is about getting fans excited about the fan base. And now it's up to Zach Taylor, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Joe Mixon. It's up to these dudes to make it pop one way or the other. That's just what it is, bro.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I just want to know, out of 4 games in the NFL when our team was in shreds last year, no protection, beat up offensive line, similar to y'all, no wide receivers. How can y'all judge this man's NFL career off of 4 games in a distressed situation? That's why I'm getting at. We judge this man too early off of limited productivity.
I don't know.
I just go off what your coach is saying.
Ask your team. Ask Brandon Graham what he thinks about our guy.
What he thinks about who guy?
Ask Brandon Graham what he thinks about Joe Burrow. Go ahead.
Brandon Graham, if you ever see this podcast, what do you think about Joe Burrow?
Damn.
Yeah, no, see, you're trying to be funny, but you can go to Chris Collinsworth podcast and he'll tell you what Brandon Graham told him face to face about Joe Burrow.
Who gives a fuck what Collinsworth talking about?
I don't know. I said Brandon Graham. Tell me what he talking about.
You said I can go to Chris Collinsworth podcast.
Yeah, he said it. He said it on his podcast. I'm talking about Brandon Graham. You talking about Chris Collinsworth. You trying to talk around the subject. You're not doing a very good job of it, but you're trying to talk about. Brandon Graham plays on your team, doesn't he? Does he not?
Who podcast do you need me to go to?
Brand, I need you to go to Chris Collinsworth and talk and listen to Brandon Graham. That's what I need you to do.
Thank you.
I'm gonna answer your question, Eagle Man. I'm gonna ask your question, Eagle Man. Quarterback evaluation. 4 games, to be fair, is not enough to judge a quarterback. However, this is what I would be concerned about if I were an Eagle fan. Again, I wasn't bullshitting. You say he can throw from the pocket. The tape says otherwise, bro. Your coaching staff, your new coaching staff says otherwise, bro. Then I'm gonna give you another nugget. Anytime a coaching staff, an offensive coaching staff wants to implement RPOs as a mainstream part of your offense, that tells you what kind of quarterback you're dealing with. It tells you what you're dealing with, bro. That doesn't mean he will not be successful. It does not. But it does tell you volumes about the type of quarterback that he is. Look, man, they're going to design this offense around that.
You can go in on your type, but I'm a fan of the RPO. That's what won us a Super Bowl.
No. You said this one won you a Super Bowl. I disagree with that. It had a little bit to do with it. I don't think that's a primary reason y'all won the Super Bowl. You believe in Jalen Hurts, and I'm not saying you shouldn't, bro, but let's not act like this dude was all world coming out of Oklahoma. He's a hell of an athlete. He's an athlete that can throw the football a little bit. He can throw a little bit. But to be a successful NFL quarterback, bro, he's going to have to be better. He ain't Lamar Jackson. So is he going to be able to do it the way Lamar do it? You tell me. He ain't Joe Montana in the pocket. How you going to do it, bro? How are y'all going to make this dude successful? Because y'all about winning chips, correct? Since y'all won one in 2016. Ain't that's what this is about? And you telling me you're hitching your wagon to this dude that gave you 4 games, a quick snapshot, and you ride with him, but you trashing Joe Burrow and other quarterbacks in this league. But this quarterback you backing really ain't done shit, bro. He ain't done shit. So tell me what you seeing. Tell me what you seeing.
Well, to be fair, Kev,
Where he go?
Is he
still in there?
To be fair, it's not enough game film on Hurts. Even though I do agree with some of your takes about him, it's the book not written. So that's what he's here for practice, to get through training camp and to see if he can make progression on the last two games, because the last two games of the season he struggled mightily, so he was running around, but that's because he didn't know what was going on. The thing I hate about with these young quarterbacks, and this goes to every team, they learn us, they get involved with a system, and the next year the coach is not there, and they got another system to learn. That's not good, man. So
No, it's not.
That's not a good recipe for success. So, I mean, that's how I see it. You gotta let these guys make progress,
I don't know what
bro.
happened, Kevin, y'all.
Respond. Go ahead. You get the floor, Eagle Man.
Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot going on in the podcast. We also have Prince Pierre has finally showed up. P Funk, 90 minutes late, but he's here. So P Funk, man, you can better late than never. So yeah. So yeah, it's been a lot going on in the podcast, man, but it's a great topic going on. That's why I've been quiet. I've just been listening. So you guys go ahead, man. Continue. And P Funk, you can jump in where you can, man. Without I guess you can you got the mic next after the next person. Go ahead.
Hey, one thing I'm going with it and respond to Kevin. One thing I do like about Hurts, man, and it's undeniable, is I joke with you about that little article about Burrow, but I'm serious about it. When it comes to Jalen Hurts and his mental capacity. That dude is strong-minded, man. And you cannot take that away from that man. That's what Philadelphia needs. He has the prototypical mindset to lead Philadelphia and be the starting guy in Philadelphia. Now, his talent may have to be worked on. It might, but as far as mentally, he can handle the pressure of being a quarterback in Philadelphia. And that's why I stand behind the guy. It failed with Carson Wentz because the talent was there, but the mental
broke Carson?
He can't handle the pressure.
What do you think? What do you think broke him? What do you think? Like, it's a speculation, but what do you think? Was it one thing or a series of things that you would say broke Carson Wentz in Philly?
All of it is the mind, man. The mental. He wasn't ready to deal with the fans, the reporters asking him questions, the psyche of having a young guy breathing down your neck, having to compete for he want everything handed to him. That's why you see the coach, and this ain't no knock at Skyline, but that's why you see the coach. They reassuring him every article, go look for yourself. And everybody watching for themselves. Every article come out about the coach. Oh, this is Carson Wentz's job. They reassure him with anything that goes on. They have to do that with that guy because that guy will lose out. He'll start to crying like a little woman. That's what he do, man. He can't be in Philly.
Not tough enough.
So
bottom line, okay.
He's not mentally tough enough. But Jalen Hurts, and I seen him prove. I seen him gather this team. I seen him do that within those 4 games, and I think he'll be a successful quarterback in Philadelphia.
Why are you laughing, Tone?
Nothing, man. I'm just listening, man.
Well, I remember when they won the Super Bowl, the Eagles, with Nick Foles. I told the Eagle man that Carson Wentz will never live up to Nicholas Foles.
So interesting.
Never live up to Nicholas.
You think Wentz was soft, Prince? You think he's soft, bro? You think he's mentally soft?
Yeah, man, that motherfucker there, man, is terrible over there.
I do too, though.
Here we go. Here we go.
It was terrible over there with that son of a bitch, boy. That playoff game against the CC, that playoff game against Seahawks the year before,
Yes,
Dak
sir.
beats that -4. Dak Rain Prescott beats Russell Wilson. You come back next year, man, motherfucking me, Carson Wentz can't even get past the first motherfucking drive in the playoff game. I was laughing, what? Couldn't get past the first motherfucking drive in the playoff game. I said, boy, I don't know what to tell you.
But Prince,
Carson Wentz. We know
Prince,
what it was. Go ahead.
You can't deny that Carson was on the MVP level before he got hurt against the Rams.
Man. I mean, I remember. Yeah, he was. I remember. I said that Carson was playing good, but he was never able to recapture
the moment,
that lightning in
that
the bottle.
Yeah.
Because
you calling
it,
you calling it lightning in the bottle, but that dude, if he wouldn't have got hurt, he would have won the MVP. He would have won the MVP. The whole season.
He would have won it. Yeah, he would have won it.
The whole season.
If he'd have played one more game and got hurt, he would have won it. But but he didn't win it, man. They gave it to Tom Brady.
There we go.
I mean, it could be just from North Dakota. He ain't used to being in the hood, so it ain't good for Philly. Hey, it is what it is, man. But Jalen Hurts, to wrap this segment up of the Jalen Hurts topic, to answer the best questions I have for Jalen Hurts, he got the mental capacity to be what we need him to be in Philly.
But does he have the tools as a quarterback physically? Do you believe that's what I'm asking. Do you believe that? I get the mental part, but do you believe that?
I think so, because some of the best quarterbacks in Philadelphia history have been athletic quarterbacks that can run, scramble, throw. They've been athletic quarterbacks. They haven't been standard stand in the pocket and like Jughead was a couple of slots back. They wasn't mechanics like that. They was athletics.
Yeah, but the two motherfuckers you talking about, the two athletic motherfuckers you had in the past had some guns, boy. Some bitch throw the ball 60 yards down the field on knees and on back foot and shit. You know about your number 12 and number 7.
Yeah.
Let me ask you. I ain't gonna bring
McNabb,
these names up because I ain't been disrespecting me.
Move too.
Let me ask you this here. Does it, in your heart to heart, what's the deficiencies of Jalen Hurts that you don't like? Because
ability to read coverage at the NFL level.
I
think he's going to struggle.
I want to hear your answer to this drop, because I hear the good side. Tell me what you think the bad side is, and why he might struggle in the NFL if he does.
Yeah, Eagle Man, before you go, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna lay it out like this. I'm gonna say, I think his ability to read coverage, he's gonna struggle, because, like I said in the room, in the Discord and all that, he at some point during the season, it's gonna be 3rd and 6 or longer, and he's gonna have to drop back and actually read a defense and go through his progression. And I think that's where he's gonna struggle. But you take it.
You already got to get
it. I mean, you just
go ahead.
You just took the words right out. You just took the words right out of my mouth, because that he does got to work on that. I ain't saying he don't. I'm not dismissing that, and he also has to work on arm strength as well. That ball be too floaty to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's things you can work on when you come. Yeah, right. So it's things you can work on after being a second round pick in the league. I mean, we're talking about most people talking about Dak Prescott now. He didn't come in the league like nothing up, but now people talking about it. I mean, give a guy a chance. That's all I say. He got some viable receivers now. We done stocked up on the defense. We got a new system. Hey, let them get it. Let them grow. Give
They
them
gave him
all
some
I'm asking
weapons
is
too.
for people to give them a chance to grow.
They gave him
Right.
some weapons
All
because
I'm asking is
last
to give
year
them a
he
chance to
didn't have
grow.
a good old line. He didn't have really good receivers.
We didn't
They
have nothing.
drafted a receiver and they got a good old line. But what I wanted to say was we don't know what this guy did in the offseason. He might have got in the study room and started looking at defenses and having his coaches help him look, hey, what's this defense right here? We don't know if he actually did that. Where, like you said, we're going off a small sample size. But the offseason is just like you said. The offseason is just like you said to get better. And we don't know if he did that. And I think he did.
He might have. Is that what you said?
Man, let me say this.
Yeah.
You got a
Let me
P-Funk?
say this.
Got a P-Funk?
Man, that's not bullshit, man. The guy that was backing him got fired. The motherfucker you hired don't want nothing to do with that nigga.
You talking about the former coach, Doug Peterson?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, you had kept him around. You know, Hurts had a bigger chance because he was gonna open the playbook up for him. He was gonna play to his weakness. He was gonna eliminate his strengths. This whole coach don't want nothing to do with this nigga. He don't want nothing to do with him. He want Flacco. They want to start Flacco over there.
Yeah, I think because Nick Sirianni
why you putting that out there like that?
No.
Man, you know I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna talk like I talk in the room. You know me. Shit, I talk the same everywhere I go. I don't want to hear that shit. Hurts ain't got no chance in hell to succeed in Philly with the marshmallow man.
He's tough minded though. I do like his mental, but I just think it's a gap when it comes to talent. I think talent is it's a gap there. When I seen Tua come in and spark that Alabama team who was on their deathbed messing with Hurts in that national championship game, I'll never forget that. I mean, we was all on the phone, Eagle, if you recall.
I remember that night.
And that was magical, man, because they were struggling to even move the ball. And that's my concern with him. Will he be able to sustain drives, move the chains, touchdowns and stuff? That stuff will come, but will they be able to score?
Right.
Because when he struggled the last two games last year, they couldn't move the ball. But I know y'all had deficiencies on your offensive line. You had a lot of people out and shit. I get it, Not ragging on the guy. It's gonna be an open book for me. I just have my own opinion, but I'm not gonna let my opinion get in the way. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna review him, break him down. We gonna talk shit, and we gonna swallow spit.
Yeah, so he in 4 starts last year. He
there's the politician right there.
Yeah. Governor Weaver.
The governor.
Yeah, Governor Weaver. In 4 starts last year, Jalen Hurts had 1,061 yards passing, 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. A QBR rating, ESPN's rating of 41. So it's below average. So, yeah. According to ESPN.
What was his completion percentage?
His completion percentage was 52%.
Come on, guys. Don't dismiss the O-line. Don't dismiss the O-line. Let's not do that. For a rookie.
Yeah, and his regular quarterback rating was 77.6.
Oh, man. I remember the last time I shitted on the completion percentage. What?
Lord.
It has motherfucker.
He ain't a rookie. Well,
that was
technically,
Sanchez, man. Sanchez was doing
You're
that.
making these excuses for Mitch Trubisky,
I'm
man.
talking about last year.
Did you make these excuses for Mitch Trubisky?
But see,
no, I ain't make no goddamn excuse for that raggedy mouth bastard.
For Blake Bortles.
If he would have
Whoa, Jay Weave, you got it.
If he would have succeeded like he did the first 2 games, you be riding his coattail. So you got to cut him at the nips when he fuck up. That's just how it goes.
Prince?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, man. Last time I seen the completion percentage like that, boy, his name was Mark Sanchez over there with the people over there with the Jets. I can't see that now. You gotta be in the 60s, man, in completion percentage. I don't give a damn if you got a line or not. Cause I remember motherfuckers was shitting on that raggedy mouth motherfucker down there in Dallas for having a 62 completion percentage. I was talking about he was a bum. Okay?
Yeah.
When he was over there in 2016. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about him. We're gonna be real. And I like to get on him a little later, because I got shit to say about that shit over there in Dallas. That bullshit they got going on over there.
Yeah. So Primal, you don't agree, I'm assuming.
Nah, man, I think they're giving the guy the benefit of the doubt. And I don't think he's shown when he was in college, nor when he's in the NFL, man. I'm not trying to judge him off 4 games. I'm judging him off of what he's done so far.
Yeah.
And he hasn't shown that he was a NFL type quarterback. Or what the Philadelphia Eagles need at quarterback right now.
And it's hard. You're right, Primal, because man, you know how many bum quarterbacks Alabama has had?
Yeah.
A bunch.
Man, hey, and they didn't get yanked. They didn't get yanked. You know, they gutted it out and played. That's when they had the fucking top defense, and they was just shutting people out. Man, it's hard to get yanked, man. When Saban pulled that boy, he's a man now. But when he pulled Jalen Hurts, man, that. Man, I was like, that was tough.
But he pulled him on the. But Jay, he pulled him on the biggest stage. That's really.
Big Tone said he had weapons now. You want to name the weapons that he had at Alabama, brother?
Yeah,
because they were actually better.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
and he also had a big time weapon in Oklahoma too. So
he had weapons. Yeah. At Alabama, man. All of them are now playing in the NFL. All of them.
Yep. Pretty much. Yes, sir.
You know, so it's just hard hard to get that out of people's mind, you know, because that's what we saw. That's on tape. We seen that. I know it was a collegiate career, but it's on tape. And it's hard to take that away.
And he's gonna get pulled by this motherfucker.
And one more thing, Prince. Hold on. Let me hit this real quick and you can have it. They still flirting with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
And it's made public.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
And it's probably gonna happen.
And your rookie head coach, as a side note, I brought this up last week with Arthur Smith with the Falcons. But let's not forget about that. You have a rookie head coach who knows he has a very short window. Very short window. So again, if you're a rookie head coach and you're hitching your wagons to, again, it's his responsibility to make Jalen Hurts successful. That's his responsibility solely, him and the OC, his offensive staff. That's their job. But to be blunt, you're not flirting with Deshaun Watson, or if there was anybody else that we don't know about. You really, if you're a rookie coach, you don't want this situation that he has inherited. But he took the job. So to me, Eagle Man, I hope, real talk, I hope the dude has success. I do. I hope that coaching staff do right by him. But there are some self-serving interest in this. And real talk, I don't like how your organization handled any of this shit. From Carson Wentz to Doug Peterson to what you got going on with Sirianni and now with potentially Jalen Hurts. They didn't put any competition at quarterback around him. So for real, this dude, this really shouldn't be an issue. He should be, I'm assuming he will be the starting quarterback for the Eagles. They got to make that dude successful.
But the line won't be a problem, and he got weapons. So it's up to him. The Eagles can truly evaluate this guy because if your line stays healthy, you should be at least a top 10. I would go lower, but you got a good line, and he has weapons surrounding him. So it ain't no excuses. You can truly evaluate him. And hey, his season is on him. If he has a good one, he gonna stay. If not, I'm looking for the fleece in Houston. Come on down to H-Town.
Looking for his
I'm gonna give Eagle Man the last word on his topic, man. Eagle Man, what's up?
I'm good. Go ahead.
All right, P Funk. We touched on this before you came in here, but I haven't been. I'm looking at my phone here. This is from 27 minutes ago. So the Cowboys say, this is according to The Athletic. Cowboys say QB has not had setback in recovery from muscle strain and right shoulder. So I guess that answers the question. The second MRI was just a precautionary thing to see what was going on in there, and how he responded to that light throwing and whatnot. So I think the man might be on track to get back. So I guess we could put a pin in that too. So it is what it is.
But it's something to watch, Lincoln.
Yeah,
it's something to watch. Hey,
for sure.
I'm marking that down.
I don't trust Dallas doctors. Never had.
I don't think this is all on the Dallas doctors. Because according to Hard Knocks, Prince, they've been working with the Rangers and the Yankees. Athletic trainers also and doctors.
That's a red flag.
I think it might be better news though.
It might be good news, but that's a red flag when you go on there fucking with baseball guys, looking at this nigga's arm.
Sometimes, but sometimes you could be also trying to get ahead of it, you know?
I know it, but you know me. I look at it as it is. I'm a Cowboy fan, but I'm a realist. I'm not like some of these motherfuckers be running around here co-signing that bullshit Dallas be doing. I be telling y'all, I know Jerry what Jerry gonna do. Jerry ain't worrying about you. Jerry, I'm gonna say this. That could be on the field opening day against Tampa Bay.
Jerry gonna mandate this?
Nah, man, Jerry don't give a damn. Jerry over there getting drunk with Jimmy Johnson and shit, having reminiscing, man. And I need something, man. I need this shit to stop. Yeah. Because y'all want to open up wounds with me with that shit. Y'all friends now, man. I don't give a fuck about that shit 30 years later. But back, shit, stupid motherfucker here had opportunity. Oh my God. Man, I'm good, man. I ain't gonna get into that rant. Nah, keep going, man. Keep going.
Yeah, you got it, bro. You got it. I'm just saying,
but these motherfuckers, listen up, man. I don't want to hear nothing about that goddamn. I'm happy that Jimmy Johnson's in the Hall of Fame,
right?
But I'm happy that he's gonna be in the Ring of Honor. I'm happy. But man, I don't want to hear what you motherfuckers talking about. Y'all didn't finish shit in Dallas, motherfucker. Jerry over there running his motherfucking mouth. Jimmy over there goddamn cutting niggas, not telling Jerry. Jerry bringing the Arabian Princess in the locker room, and Jimmy don't want you in the locker room. Yeah, Jimmy over there telling motherfuckers he was going, he interviewing for the Jacksonville Jaguar job as he coaching us going for a repeat. Both them motherfuckers was on some fuck shit. It's just Jerry gonna get blamed because he fired goddamn Tom Landry, and he's still on the team, so he gonna go. But I don't want to hear this old kumbaya ass shit 30 years later when we done got robbed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all over there Canton talking about I love you, Jerry. I love you, Jerry. I love you, Jimmy.
Big
Man,
Jerry.
I don't want to hear that fucking ass shit. You should have goddamn loved each other in 1994 down there.
We are flying off the handle.
Big Jerry.
Now I got to sit up in here.
Big Jerry. That's how you talk to your son.
And I gotta sit up in here and watch Steve Young run around here like he's somebody, and watch Brett Favre run around like he's somebody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no discount.
They only Hall of Famers, Prince.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but guess what? Jerry and Jimmy's bullshit. They run around this motherfucker with rings, with Aikman and Emmett and Irvis, 2 more rings. Hell, even Shannon Sharp and even them said is when they was down there in Denver when Jimmy had that press conference with Jerry talking about I ain't coming back. And they were talking about, oh yeah, we might get us a ring now. But so I need y'all motherfuckers over there and over there quit fronting like it's all gravy and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. Cause hell, the net when Jimmy left, shit, the net 94 it said shit, I ain't they better go win a Super Bowl. They didn't. I ain't cut them boys no damn slack over there. But now back to goddamn Dak Prescott. Back to Dak Prescott and shit.
Hold on, Prince. So
go ahead.
Primal got to roll out, man. So I'm gonna give him a outro, man. Prime, man, it was nice having you. You were on one earlier, man. It was good. I love the heat, bro. Look forward to seeing you next week, bro.
Hey, I rock with your brothers, man. Good talk,
Hey,
man. Good talk.
good
All right.
talk,
Later,
brother.
No
Prime.
problem.
Later,
No
brother.
problem. Got
Take it
shit to
easy,
do.
bro. Be careful. Be safe.
Be nice to Jamar Chase too, man. Be nicer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you better. You
You
better.
too hard on a rookie,
I
man.
don't like, I don't like
Yeah,
that
man.
shit, bro.
Prime ain't cutting no slack on
I'm not
no
Yeah, burn
talking
some
nigga.
for a week,
incense
man.
for your
Nah,
Man,
nah,
energy
Prime
nah.
don't be
before you come on
man.
next week.
Prime ain't cutting nobody no slack. I don't even know why y'all
Nah.
ask him to do shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Y'all
needs to
crazy.
burn that incense he had last week. He needs to burn that for his
Right.
energy next week. So
Yeah,
yeah.
my bad, man. For being late. But I was driving since 1 this morning, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I
you
just took a
good.
little nap.
Nah, you straight, bro. It is what it is,
Yeah.
man. We got any quick hitters or whatnot we want to get in before we wrap up?
Oh yeah, I
Nah,
want
I'm
to say
just.
this about that Dak Prescott bullshit over there. That's just Dallas luck though. As soon as they get a nigga some money that they
Oh
begrudgingly wanted to pay,
no!
a nigga already
No!
the nigga damage good.
No!
I don't think you prepped him, Link.
He wasn't here. He wasn't here. He wasn't here.
Prince been on
I
one.
know it's all good.
Yeah. P Funk. That's the one thing we can't do. We can't do that. The N word.
Oh my bad.
Yeah. We not gonna do the N word.
Okay,
We could cuss and stuff, but the N word. Yeah.
okay, my
Yeah.
bad.
Or the F word. Or the F word with dealing with the alphabet people.
No, I know
Leave
not
them
to
Yeah.
talk
alone.
about
Yeah.
that. No, I know
Yeah.
not to use that. I know not to
Yeah.
use that though.
Yeah.
Okay, because I be on some because I be on some other. I be
Yeah.
on a
No
couple other
slurs.
podcasts.
No slurs, man. Yeah.
I be on other podcasts that
Yeah.
we don't talk about. We don't talk about the alphabet community, but yeah,
Yeah.
we use the N word over there. But okay, I got no N word over here.
Yeah. We
My
try
bad.
because we got kids. We on Facebook.
Oh
We
yeah,
might have
yeah,
kids
yeah, yeah,
watching.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, my
Kids don't
bad.
use the N word.
Don't use the N word. You know.
You know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah, man. Well, can I use Negro?
the racial the
Yes.
climate nowadays, we
Okay,
can
I
say
use
fucking
Negro.
motherfucker all we want, but the N word is out
Okay,
of
so
pocket, Kevin.
Negro.
You know what
Okay,
I
I
mean,
got.
man?
Okay. My
Yeah,
bad. I didn't know the rule. I
yeah.
didn't know it. Cause I don't. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I know
Kevin,
not to use the
stop it.
alphabet.
Stop
I don't use
misbehaving.
the. I don't use the alphabet slander up in here.
Yeah.
But go
Kevin,
ahead and
You
finish
know.
your deck statement, man. Let's get to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on out of here. But yeah, at the end of the
Uh,
day, yeah. At the
don't
end
finish it,
of the
Prince.
statement, Dak Prescott over here done fleece Jerry instead of
He
me.
said he fleeced him.
Soon as you cut a check to you run around here you got a torn labrum over there, boy. That's what you got.
He got a
CTE
torn
Oh,
labrum.
label.
so they're lying, huh? We're back. We're back. So they're lying about the shoulder. Yeah.
Man, it's gonna be either one or two things, and you can't dismiss neither one. Jerry is probably number one when it comes to marketing and selling bullshit.
Right.
So it's either that or it's something wrong with Dak for real. And like you
Yeah.
said, if he one hopping balls, if he one hopping more than two of them a game, Lincoln,
Yeah.
we might have a problem. He good for
He
one.
was one hopping it before the
Yeah.
shoulder strain. What's gonna happen now? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
You better sign him a shortstop.
yeah.
Wow.
Y'all see.
But can he get the ball to first? Can he power it to first from there though? Like it's crazy.
I think so. I think he can drive it,
He's
but
gonna be dinking and dunking.
it's gonna be something to be said if one, he doesn't have the velocity on his ball. Two, as it gets on later in the season,
Mm-hmm.
less practice time he got to take off, or if he's unable to complete passes, man, that shit Cam had, it was bad, bro. It
Yeah,
was
it
hard to
was.
watch Cam Newton because he just
Yeah.
wasn't the same guy,
Right.
Yeah.
and he hasn't been the same guy since
Nope.
that surgery. So
It's still
it's
hard to
something.
watch.
Yeah.
It's
And
you
you
got
seen
to
it
pay
last
attention
year.
to it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can dismiss it. And I don't think that we can just go in too heavy on it, but it's something to monitor.
Yeah,
Right.
It is.
So he'll be there. He'll be there. Like I said, he'll be there against Tampa. We know that. Cause
But
they gonna make sure he get there.
I don't think Jerry give a damn. He gonna
Nah.
put that bit in his mouth and tell him get his ass out there.
Yo, he gonna cane him like a jockey. He gonna cane him. Blah, blah, blah. Like, yo, trying to tell you, man. Hey, this has been a fantastic show, man. This is the best podcast we've ever done. You guys were on fire tonight. I love it, man. We gonna end it here, man. I'm feeling the energy. We don't really have a time on when we end, but you could just kind of sense the momentum and stuff. So we gonna call it a night right here, man. So I'm gonna just do a quick outro, man. Tone, it was nice having you on for your first show, man. It definitely won't be the last.
No
You were
doubt.
very pleasant tonight, man, and you know how to behave yourself. I love it, and I look forward to having you on, going further. You know what I'm saying? So let the people know where they can find you, though. You on Facebook, Twitter, wherever.
Man, I'm on Twitter at BigTone80.
Okay.
And Instagram. I don't do Facebook anymore.
No doubt, no
Personal
doubt.
reasons.
P Funk, you came in late, but you showed up, man. I appreciate it, homie. And like I said, man, everybody that's on the panel tonight, they will be on in the future. You know, we definitely. I can't wait for the season to start. Imagine, man, this is just preseason. We all chomping at the bit, man. I can't wait for these games to start. Next week's gonna be live. So P Funk, let the people know where they can find you, man. Plug your alkaline water and whatnot, man.
Oh yeah, man. You know, yeah, I'm the founder and CEO of Alkaline Water Solutions, Alkaline Distribution Solution like no other, home of Cloud 9, Cloud 9.5 Alkaline Water, man. It'll be back ripping and rolling here in October.
Yeah.
And then you can find me at Prince Pierre on Facebook Live. I don't do Facebook Live as far as talking too much no more on that. But you might see me doing some other little things on Facebook. You might see me doing some other things on Instagram in the future. But
Yes,
you want to catch my commentary, man, it'll be on Prince Pierre, man, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah, you know. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, but I'm trying to get my little studio and stuff together, so I'll be back on that real strong.
Oh yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Man, we trying to get to that 1,000 too, P Funk. I know the struggle. Eagle Man, you here tonight, and you gonna be back. Oh man, we gonna be talking Eagles a lot this season. I can't wait, especially if that quarterback get left. But let the people know where they can find you, man, and put your gamer tag up there too, man. Let the people know where they can find you.
All right, you can find me on at Marshall Yashara on all platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Big Brewing, Xbox Live, and Big Brewing PlayStation. You can find me on all that.
Okay.
But I look forward to talking much Eagle ball this year. So I'm in it. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Pharmacist, love the energy, bro. Love the energy every week, bro. Let the people know where they can find you, man. You already got it on the screen there.
Yeah,
anyway,
I told you I was gonna handle that. But
you got the Twitter handle up there.
Yeah, so I only rocks with Twitter, so you can reach me at the Pharmacist. It's at Kev Natty. That's where you can hit me up, chop it up with anybody, man. I had a good time tonight. These are my brothers. Love y'all. No homo. Love y'all, dog. Got love for y'all, bro. Y'all. So I can't wait for the season, man. Yeah. This is gonna be epic. All you Joe Burrow, Cincinnati Bengal haters, double birds for real. We coming.
Yes, sir.
Bearcat Nation, number 10 in the country. We coming.
Panthers will have a better record than the Bengals. Book it.
He put his money on it.
Yes,
coming
sir.
to my cash out.
Greenbacks? Got some greenbacks?
Coming to my PayPal.
Sam need to win me some money.
And we got my co-host right here, Weave, man. Let the people know where they can find you, Jay Weave.
You can find me on Twitter @_JWeave. @_JWeave on Twitter. Enjoy y'all fellas, man. It's gonna be rough for me this year, so I got y'all brothers to hold me up, talk shit, beat me down, lift me back up. So I appreciate y'all, man, and you know I ain't gonna be too far from talking shit on y'all team. So
yeah, man.
let's do it.
Yeah, man, and that's it, man.
know.
This is the GTS podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe, man. It's gonna be all laughs, all jokes. It's gonna be lighthearted, conversational podcast. This is what we do, man. It's gonna be more of that Peyton Manning meme coming up. It's more of that. I laughed so hard tonight, man. That was so funny.
That picture, man.
Yeah.
Now y'all talking about the bus, man. Y'all talking about the bus.
Yeah, yo, you can find me on Xbox Live at Skyline GTR 34. You can find me on PSN at Colts 1981. Listen, man, this is the GTS podcast. We'll be back next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We love it. Peace. Take it
Love
easy.
y'all.
Good night.
Peace.